Hi guys, my name is Ricky. Welcome to Power to Express. This is my friend Kristen, and you can start your playlist now. If you have a couple of blocks, you might want to grab those, and we'll start in Hero's Pose. Just sit upon your heels, or maybe your block if you have a blocks at home. So if you have a block at home, just set it kind of long ways between your feet. Have a little more of a shelf for your bum. And then start to walk the hands back as far as you like. But I'd like you to tuck your butt forward as you do this. It's going to be nicer to your lower back, and you also get more deeply into the quads. So we're going to do quite a bit of, for a few weeks, we've been opening the front of the body in order to get into postures such as sugar cane and a couple of other things that you'll see and do with us today. Create your Ujjayi breaths. Eyes can be closed. And there's an ancient chant. It's a Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha. And basically all those words are just reminding us that the boundless bliss of the one infinite creator exists in everything. Everything. So the molecules of air that you breathe, the clothes that you're wearing, the water that you drink, the water that's in your cells, the sun, the sky, the trees, the soil, everything. And meet in all fours in tabletop. And we'll have a little fun going into the twisted child's pose. So inhale, bring your right arm up nice and high, wrist roll or anything that feels good here. And exhale, thread it through. And extend your left leg back behind you, float it, and bend your left knee and reach up and try to find your left foot with your left hand. And if you want to go further here, an option is to try to lift your right toes off your mat. And if you do fall over, you won't go far and you'll probably smile. It just feels so childlike to fall over like this. Nice, Kristen. Breathe in here. Good save. And exhale, release. She almost went over. Breathe in, lift your right arm, wrist roll or maybe shoulder roll. And whenever you're ready, bring it back down. And we'll take the other side. Breathe in, lift your left arm. And exhale, thread it through. Shoulder and cheek to your mat and extend your right leg. Spread your toes, bend your knee, and if you like, reach up and try to find your foot. There it is. So if you actually push your foot into your hand, you'll probably get a little more steady because you're investing in recruiting more muscles. And if you want to up level, you can lift the left toes. So core here. Breathe in. So nice, Kristen. And release. Breathe in, left arm up. Roll whatever feels good. And tabletop. Breathe into a cow pose and then exhale, keep your cow and press back to downward dog. So try to continue to create that cow shape in your spine. You can pedal it out if you like, just do you. If there's 10 yogis out there watching this practice right now, all 10 of us would be doing something slightly different. And breathe in, lift your right leg. Keep your leg straight and your elbows straight and bring the leg out to the right. Your left elbow is going to want to try to bend here. So let's keep it honest and keep it straight. Nice, Kristen. Bring it back to center. Exhale, float it down, downward facing cow. Breathe in, lift your left leg. And exhale to the left. Both elbows straight. Spread your toes. Come on back to center. Exhale, step it down. And ragdoll. Walk forward. And here as well, if there's 10 different yogis watching this right now, all 10 of you would be doing something a little bit different. And the idea with this boundless bliss of the infinite creator being existing in all things, the idea is that this one infinite creator wanted to experience itself in all possible manifestations. And that's where duality began. So it started off as unity, and then it created duality, and everything's just been playing out ever since then. So free will being in place, you're going to be a little bit different than me, than Kristen, than anybody else watching this. And all manifestations, all versions are just as legitimate as the others. And bring your feet closer together. Roll on up, standing at attention. Hands at your heart center. Let your eyes be heavy. Press down with your feet and lift your toes. Quads engaged because you're pressing down. Now float the toes down. Toes stay soft. Lift your pelvic floor and squeeze your bottom two ribs, front ribs into your body. And let's move, friends. Breathe in, mountain pose. Take a couple breaths here. Keep pushing down through your feet. Keep your bodies engaged. So pelvic floor up and lifting the back ribs. And on your next exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. We'll pause here and take a few breaths. So try to create that cow shape even here. You won't go very far, but the effort is all that counts. So putting the effort in, you'll feel differently in the posture. Breathe in here. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Got a couple of breaths here. So you can stay light on your fingertips, or you can use your blocks if you have those at home. If you feel a little stronger today, want to invest a little more, float the fingers off to the mat and try to create the cow shape here. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your knee and slide it back a little bit. On your inhale, come on up, crescent moon. So arms are traditionally up, but a lot of times that hurts our shoulders. I know it does mine about half the time, so just hands go right on your thigh. Tuck your butt under. Long breaths. A little pause at the top of your breath and the bottom of your breath. Let's take two more. Prepare with an inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. Breathe in, lift your knee. And exhale, forward fold. Listen to your inhale, half lift. Cow spine. Exhale, left foot back. Low lunge and breathe here. Encourage your right hip back. And here as well, try to create that cow shape or an upward facing dog shape. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your knee and slide it back a little bitty bit. And use your inhale to rise up. And start to monitor your breath here. So the breath is like our mantra. We just keep repeating it again and again. Remembering that every time we exhale, we're sending the prana through our body. That infinite energy is provided by however you define source creator. Breathe in here. Exhale, hands to your mat. Breathe in, lift your knee. Exhale, fold forward. We'll flow through that one time. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your legs strong. Inhale, mountain pose. Look up, reach up, fill up. Keep your ribs in. And exhale, forward fold. Listen to your inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back and soften your knee down right away this time. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Breathe in, lift your knee. Exhale, fold. Feel free to fall behind my pace if I'm cueing too quickly for you. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, soften the knee down. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, hands down. Breathe in, lift your knee. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift. Here comes a change. Exhale, fold. And breathe into chair. So we're not going to be here a long time, so go nice and low. Check your ribs. Did they poke out? Because when the arms go up, it's really easy for those ribs to start floating out. Breathe in here. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, back to plank. I love that Kristen is honoring the pace of her own breath. She was falling a little bit behind my count, and I love that, because the breath is by far the most important thing. And sometimes I have long stories to tell when we're in plank. So you can see Kristen's got her heels forward. That's going to help her quads to participate and support her. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower to your mat for baby cobra. Point your toes back and breathe in, lift your chest. Try to let the back do most of the work here. In other words, try not to use too much of the glutes. Breathe in. Exhale, release. And on your inhale, plank. You can do it any way you like. There's no wrong way to get there. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Spread your toes. Exhale, bring the leg out to the right. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, low lunge. On your next inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm forward. So you do you here. The lower you stay, the more core and back strength is required. And I'd like you to keep some of that core engagement as you now inhale to Crescent Lunge. So keep some of the core engaged here. Encourage your left hip forward. Spread your fingers wide enough that you can feel a stretchiness across the palm. Or some people like to squeeze their fingers together like this as well. Breathe in here. Exhale to warrior two and bind your left arm behind you. So rotate from the shoulder So Kristen's pretty open here. She's got her fingers reaching all the way to her front thigh. Exhale here. Keep your bind, please. Inhale to reverse warrior. And strengthen your back leg. And with your hand behind you, or maybe on your quad, if you press into that, you're going to feel a little more of a twist happening. Breathe in here. And exhale, keep your bind to extended side angle. So it's a half bound side angle. Same deal here. You leverage your left hand into either your back or your leg, and you'll be able to twist a little more to the left. Long breaths. Breathe in here. Exhale, side plank. Plant the hands, set back. You can lift the arm or you can keep it bound behind you, your choice. Feet can be stacked or tandem. Breathe in here. Exhale, plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, first chaturanga. Breathe into upward, point your toes back, and exhale, toe roll down to down dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale to the side. Breathe in, center. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Pause and breathe here. So really have no choice but to use the core here, especially if you're nice and low. So prepare with an exhale and keep some of that core as you inhale up to Crescent Lunge. Way to move slow, Kristen. Press your back heel forward. Plug your arms down into the shoulder sockets. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Right arm behind you. So it's a nice slow rotation of the shoulder for the reach. Send some breaths wherever feels tight or a little bit sticky. Exhale here. Breathe in reverse with your bind here. And you get a little leverage with your right hand. Can get you into that twist a little bit more. Let's prepare with an inhale. And exhale to your half bound side angle. Try to even out the weight on both legs. Kristen's got a really long stance here. Little pause at the top and the bottom of your breath. Breathe in. Exhale, side plank. Arm can go up, or you can leave it bound behind you. So if you flex your toes here, it helps about 5%. Breathe in. Exhale, hand down, plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows hug in. Breathe into upward. Keep your ribs in here. It's not easy to do. And exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll move, guys. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, leg out to the side. Breathe into center. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, right arm. Exhale, left arm, spread your fingers. Keep your core. Breathe in, come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Left arm behind you. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, rotate your ribs to the left. And exhale, side plank. Breathe in, lift something. Nice. And exhale, plank. Breathe in, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into upward. And exhale, downward. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale to the side. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Remember the core. Come on up, crescent lunge, fill up. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. Still have the bind, of course. And exhale, extended side angle, half bound. Take an inhale here, even out the weight on both legs. And exhale, side plank. Breathe in, lift something. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg. Exhale to the side. Breathe in, center. Exhale, step. Breathe in, right arm. Exhale, left arm. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, warrior two, left arm behind you. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, stay. Exhale, side plank. Last one on this side. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into upward. And exhale to downward. Last side for now. Breathe your left leg up. Exhale to the side. Breathe into center. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Spread your fingers. Breathe in, keep your core, come up. Exhale, warrior two, right arm behind. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, spin the ribs to the right. Exhale, step back. Last side plank of class. Breathe in, lift something. And exhale, plank. Inhale, shift. Exhale, last chaturanga. Breathe into upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And exhale, bring your knees down to your mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. So we're working the quads and the hip flexors a lot, and opening as well as strengthening for a few classes here. There's a little something I call alphabet soup because we make the shape of the letter. We're going to do small font today, lowercase. And after you're finished, your hip flexors feel like soup. Lift your right foot. Small letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, don't forget the dot, J, don't forget that dot, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And left leg. How's your hip feel? Like soup? Left foot. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. You can take a break anytime you like. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. You are having fun. V, W is a hard one. X, Y, Z, and back to hero's pose. You just use the quads and the hip flexors. So now we're going to help them to relax. Tuck your butt forward. If you want, you can let your head fall back. Keep tucking your buns forward. Alrighty. And go through tabletop to downward facing dog, and then walk to the top of your mat and to forward fold. Touch your big toes together. We're heading toward chair pose. Breathe in, chair. And exhale, prayer twist to your right. So keep the weight light in the toes. What feels good for me is to root into the front part of my heel bones. And again, if there's 10 yogis out there doing this posture right now, watching this, all 10 would be doing a little bit different, which is completely natural. But we're all just striving for good alignment here in all postures. And when we are in good alignment, there's more energy, that prana that's sent through the body. Exhale here for one leg mountain. Inhale, left knee up. Eagle your left arm underneath the right. You straighten your left leg out in front of you. So the higher you get it, the lighter it gets. And this is going to really be true now as you bring the leg out to the left. You're going all the way back to warrior three, eagle arms. And the higher you can keep it, the lighter it gets. Kristen, that's amazing. Now make monkey toes with your left foot. And you have a chance here for double dancer. It's just an option, in which you'd bend the top knee and reach back with both hands and try to find the foot and kick the foot into the hand. Just an option. Continue to manage your breath. Prepare with an exhale. Breathe in one leg mountain. And exhale, step back, airplane crescent. Nice save. Very nice step. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Arms up, ribs in. Exhale, warrior two. You know this part. Bind the back arm behind you. Breathe into reverse. And exhale. Take it all the way down to your side angle. Look down at your front big toe. And lift your back leg for bound. Balancing half moon. And again, you have the opportunity to press into your back or pull into your thigh, and you're going to help open the hips a little bit more to the side. The Chapasana option is available for you as well. If you'd like to bend the top leg and reach back to capture the foot. Traditionally, that's done with the top hand, but if you want to do it with the bottom hand, you can. Whatever you do, keep breathing with awareness. Yes, Kristen. That's a little bit of a pretzel pose. Just about 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. You can bind it or not, your choice. Breathe in reverse. And exhale, take it down, low lunge. As I promised, no more chaturangas, but if you want to do it, you can. And then meet in forward fold, top of your mat. Kristen's an animal. She's taking the chaturanga. Forward fold. Touch your big toes together. Breathe in, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. So try to breathe deeply here. And what usually helps me anyway is to exhale a little more fully so I can make more space for the inhale. And again, every exhale sends energy through your body. Exhale here for one leg mountain. Breathe in, come on up. Lift your toes. If your knee gets as high as your hip, it gets lighter. Eagle your right arm underneath the left. Extend your right leg to the heel forward. And start to bring the leg out to the side. The higher, the lighter. Same as in half moon, by the way. Very nice, Kristen. Now right toes down. Option for double dancer. And again, it's just an option. So if you're going to reach back with one hand, I would reach the left hand back first, and then the right hand. There are some people who can just hook their hands together and find the foot like that. I will never be able to do that. Exhale here. Breathe in one leg, mountain. And as you exhale, step way back to airplane crescent. Breathe in, arms up, ribs in. And exhale, warrior two, right arm behind you. Breathe into reverse. And exhale to your half bound side angle. Gaze down at your big toe and then start to lift your back leg. Use your bind, guys. It'll take you in a little bit deeper. Sugarcane option. So again, traditionally be the top hand reaching for the foot. It would look like this. Kristen is taking the big girl version. And again, use your bind. It will help you. Breathe in here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. And exhale, low lunge. We got a little crazy little peak posture for you today. So lift your right leg up. Hold on. Everyone shorten your stance, your dog, just enough that your back heels, well, I guess that would be where your heels are, right? And they're in back. That your heel is just about maybe an inch or maybe a half inch off the mat. So just a slightly shorter dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg. And now try to lift your left hand. And if your back heel, or your bottom heel is on the mat, it's going to make this easier. So feel free to shorten your dog. I call this awkward dog. And there's an option if you want to bend the right knee and try to find the foot with your left hand. So all sorts of foot grabbing today. Very nice, Kristen. Now lift your left leg off the mat. Breathe in here. And exhale, release. Now let's do the other side. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Right hand. And once again, shorter dogs are going to make this more accessible. If you want to make it more challenging, take a longer dog. So notice what you need to use in this posture. And it's going to come in handy later on in practice. Because when we flip our dog, I'd like you to try to find some hang time. One more try. It's right there. Yeah, you got it. Breathe in. And release. Let's go into half pigeon, friends. Breathe in, right leg up. Exhales, half pigeon. If you want, you can stay up in your back bend. It's a pretty rich back bend there. You tuck your butt under. And if and when you're ready, then walk forward. Do sleeping pigeon or snoring pigeon, which would sound like. So the idea from this story of which I believe is true. It's Hindu legend. Some things are called myths, which are not myths. They're actually very true, and this is one of them that I believe is that the infinite creator wanted to experience itself in all possible manifestations. So putting free will into place at that point, anything goes. And we can see just on planet Earth alone, the diversity, the things that, not only diversity in life, trees, fish, insects, everything else, human beings, but the choices that each of us make, the way we express, because we are one version of the infinite creator according to this lineage. Law of one is one of my favorite teachings ever, and it confirms, as does Course in Miracles, if you've ever heard of that. And come on up. Kristen's heart rate coming down. And breathe into a 3-legged dog. And if you'd like to try to flip your dog, do what you can to find hang time. And when we were taking awkward dog a while ago, that's going to kind of help us to get into a floating flip dog. Maybe reach your arm out east and west. And when you flip back over, it's going to be a little bit harder to get that hang time, but just go as slow as you can and flop back over. Nice job. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, half pigeon. Nice big, rich back bend here. And when you're ready, crawl forward. So in my view, if we're able to remember that each of us are just a different expression of that one infinite creator, it takes some pressure off. Matter of fact, it takes a lot of pressure off. Like we don't have to perform, and basically we can't do life wrong. There are no mistakes. We're all heading back to however you define God or source. Eventually, each carrying a different set of experiences that one infinite creator truly desires to understand itself in all possible expressions. And come on back up, please. Wiggle back to 3-legged dog. And if you're going to flip, try to get some hang time. Yes. Wave to everybody, Kristen. And go ahead. If you flipped over, come on and flat back over. Breathe in, lift your heels, and bring your knees down to your mat and have a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Seated forward fold. Cooling down, guys. Scoop out your flesh from behind you. It works best. And press down with your butt bones. Reach up. And think of reaching out. The down will happen eventually. Reach out. And if you go out enough, down happens. You can find your ankles or any way you want to do this. Again, you can't do it wrong because it's you. Exhale here. Breathe in, rise up. Make sure you have enough room to lie down on your mat, and we'll let that happen. The inhale, bring your right knee into your chest. And exhale, supine twist. The idea is to get as comfortable as possible here. And your twist would look a little bit different than mine. Find something to soften your belly, the shoulder, fingers. Exhale here. Come on back to center. Give yourself a knee squeeze. And switch sides, extend your right leg. And as you exhale, twist over onto your right hip. If you're one who chooses to extend the arms out to the letter T, confirm that the palms are up. A lot of people like goalpost arms here as well. And exhale here. Breathe in, come up to center, pull everything back to the middle. And if a happy baby feels good, grab that. And Shavasana. Nestle your shoulder blades a little closer together underneath you. And you're trying to find that Goldilocks spot that it just gets really comfortable. That's what we're looking for here. And tuck your butt forward, so away from your head. Soften your eyes. Let them be heavy in their sockets. And I'll bring you out in a couple minutes. And begin to bring some awareness to your breath. Be aware of your presence in your room, your home, the city that you're in. Becoming more and more aware of a global, universal view, like the 40,000 foot view of your life on earth, life in a physical incarnation. And bring some awareness to that wonderful body of yours. Maybe moving the fingers or toes, or maybe just lying still. And bring a hand to your heart and one to your belly. The hand on the belly reminds us of the lower three chakras, which are where almost all of our emotions come from, and the things that we desire, the things that we try to avoid, our sense of well-being or lack of, our self-esteem or lack of. And those lower chakras, those types of emotions can be tricky. The hand to the heart reminds us that we are a spiritual being, a soul, however you define that. And a little attention to the belly again, those rascally emotions. Just a reminder that you can't do it wrong. Thumbs to your third eye. And we honor that higher self in all beings when we say, Namaste. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you guys out there in YouTube land. Thanks for hanging out. Again, my name's Ricky, and that's Kristen. Bye, guys.